Oh, hey everybody, I'm back. It is Memorial Day. It is May, and it is still Military Appreciation Month for the next few days. My first drink is going to be for all those who've served and died. And that doesn't mean that people just served and died in service, in battle. Many have died after that and really pledged their life and did the right thing for our country. My uncle passed away a couple weeks ago. He's a veteran. My grandfather last year, many other people that I know. So cheers to everybody. We should be proud. We should be proud of these men and women who given their lives and sacrificed and fought the cause for America. America that was great. America that was sane. America where men were men and women were women and people treated each other with decency and humanity, not stupidity. Now let's get into this week. Let's start with the Commander-in-Chief. Alzheimer's Joe went out last week and he talked about Nancy the drunken hag Pelosi. Joe is shot. He's really gone. So he got on stage and was talking about the economy of this country and then started talking about Nancy Pelosi. How Nancy Pelosi guided the country through the Great Depression. Nancy was born in 1940. The Great Depression was from 1929 to 1939. Is this the new macho? I don't know. Somebody may want to tell him the numbers don't quite add up. Joe was probably thinking about the next ice cream or sending some Tito's to Nancy's house, but Nancy didn't help us with the Great Depression. Next thing I was waiting for Joe to say is that his son died in the Civil War also. This guy is lost. How he can go for another term, I don't know. And his wife, Dr. Jill, she's an elder abuse. Can I get a lawyer in the house? Can somebody arrest this woman? Then we got Cori Bush, another one, who said, she got on in front of all the people in the house, she said, we are not banning gas stoves. We are not banning gas stoves. We are just making them illegal to use. Somebody needs to tell her. I don't know. Surprised that gas stove's not rooted in white supremacy to begin with. However, I did find out that breakfast is rooted in colonialism and white supremacy. Me, I just thought it was because people like to eat bacon and it was a good excuse. But no, it's because we white folk needed to make everybody eat 3 meals a day. I don't know, breakfast, break the fast, breakfast, 3 meals. I don't understand. I don't understand any of this insanity. But I'm going to keep eating breakfast. And you know what? People of all different colors, you know what they're going to do? They're going to keep eating breakfast. I'm surprised. Nobody ate breakfast in Africa, in China, any of the Asian companies. Nobody ate breakfast there. India, no breakfast. They just started midday. I don't know what they called it. I don't know. Then we have the new face of white supremacy. I'm going to read his name. Sai Varshif Kandala. Sai Varshif Kandala. And he looks exactly like the name sounds. He was the dude who drove the van into the White House gate and had the Nazi flag. And right away, everybody labeled him a white supremacist. So the new face of white supremacists are now black folk, Asian folk, Indian folk, Hispanic folk. I mean, can't the whites have something for themselves? I mean, really. The KKK is in an uproar right now. I don't understand any of it. And how is Joy Behar? I mean, I know she's on the Deadpool. But man, I don't understand. She's an old bag. She's probably just as drunk as Pelosi. They probably hang out in the same liquor stores or bars or saloons, wherever the hell they're hanging out. She went on The View, was rambling on about black conservatives. And then she started when Tim Scott, a black man from down south, grew up down south, announced he's running for president and the Republican Party wants to be in the primary, she had to call him out, and Clarence Thomas, also another very black man, grew up in the South. They don't know what it's like to grow up black in America. Somebody want to tell Joy? Thank God the black folk has the rich white Joy Behar to tell them how black folks should feel. It's kind of like Joe Biden. You ain't black if you didn't vote for him. So I guess that's where all the white supremacists are coming from. If you're not black and you didn't vote for Joe, you must be a white supremacist. That's simple as it. No matter what your color, creed, race, religion, doesn't make a difference. You're a white supremacist, brother. You didn't vote for Joe. You ain't black, I'll tell you that. Now we have Target. Target is now in emergency mode. They don't want to go the road of the Bud Light because of their special women's tuck-it-in underwear, swimsuits. First of all, tuck-it women's swimsuits. What exactly is a woman tucking in? Because a woman don't have the penis. Very easy. I've said it a million times. Target, what are you doing? If it's a she, there's nothing to tuck in. Simple as that. Simple as that. Stop catering to these people. Stop catering to these people. As we head into Pride Month, I've never seen a group of people, LGBTQ, XYZ, the whole mafia. I've never seen a group of people so needy to look at me. You know, you look at the calendar and there are 4 or 5 events every single month. They have 2 months. They have several weeks. Look at me. Accept me. Respect me. How about you just live your life like everybody else? I don't need to look at you, and I certainly don't need to respect you unless you earn my respect. I'm not saying that you're a bad person. Just, you're an attention whore. A bunch of attention mongers. That's what you are. Man. So I'm going to go right into Target once again, talking about people protesting this pride stuff, and they don't like it. They're against it. They got to stop it. I don't know, Target, maybe you stop all the shoplifting, people rolling out with big screen TVs, Weber grills, consoles. I mean, you could just go in and steal anything. That's okay. Don't protest your pride, baby. Don't do it. Don't do it. Go to the other direction, Lulelemon. Lulelemon's I think just girls. I'm not really sure. It could be some boy stuff too, but I think it's just girls. 5 people go in the store in masks, and they start robbing the store with big trash bags. The 2 employees call the cops. Well, guess what? The cops came, the people left, and Lulelemon fired the 2 employees for calling the police. Can somebody help me make sense of this? Because I don't understand. Go in the store and you steal, it's a crime. Calling the cops isn't the proper response? What are we doing? Get back to sanity, man. It's insane. Talk about insanity. There was a teenage girl, who applied to Stanford, and she wrote 100 times to fill up whatever word count she needed. Black Lives Matter. That's all she wrote. She was accepted and got a scholarship, if you can believe it. I mean, is this insanity? Why are we writing these essays to get into school? If you could just write Black Lives Matter and get in. That's it. Standard issue, write it down. Same university, Stanford professor said, I am convinced and have 100% proof that there are aliens on Earth. Yes, we call them liberals. Simple as that, baby. Liberals. And maybe flat earthers. They're a little bizarre also, gotta tell you. Love to have a conversation when I'm still waiting. Still waiting, Dinger. Hook it up, brother. The other day at school was a mental health day, mental health awareness day, and somebody was wearing a shirt that said, mental health matters. I said, yes, it does. I wish I had a little button that said, that's why they invented distilleries. Mental health does matter, and the world has gone mad. If you have some real mental health issues, go get help, man. Go get help. I get help. The Angry Mac, help. This is help. It's all help. You know where you find the help? You find the help in the love of the people you need and the support you have in life. It is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I don't know. What else I got here? Oh, I don't know if you guys ever heard of this guy. His name is Evan Gershkovich. Evan Gershkovich is not black, is not a lesbian, is not a WNBA player, doesn't hate the United States. Evan Gershkovich is a writer for the Wall Street Journal who's arrested in Russia for writing. You don't hear a word about getting this guy out. He just got his sentence. Another 6 months added while they're investigating. His family's not at the White House. We don't have people praying for him. We don't have loads and loads of groups looking out. But you know what? White guy. Who cares? Keep the white guys in Russia. Get the black lesbians back home. They hate America. But I have to say, Brittany Griner did stand for the anthem. And hopefully she's changing the tune. She learned a very hard lesson. I do believe that people can change. And hopefully she did. Hopefully she found the love in her heart for the country. Hopefully the people who love her try guiding her a little bit better after an ordeal like that. And I wouldn't want to see anybody go through that ordeal. Not at all. More mental illness. People are now claiming to be transabled or trans-disabled. There was a woman on the show said she should have been born blind. She walks around with the black-out glasses pretending she's blind. Sister, nobody wants to be blind. Nobody wants to be born blind. Nobody wants to be born deaf. Nobody wants to be born disabled. However, you are disabled. It's called mental health. Somebody want to tell her? I just don't understand. I just don't understand any of it. Same show, and another trans woman was on, and she said it was a whole trans thing. A couple of different trans, I didn't even understand. But this was a trans woman, so some dude got up and he said, you know what, trans women, we need a blueprint for women. Not sure the dude knows what a blueprint is. Maybe somebody want to tell him. I don't understand. You have a penis, you're not a blueprint for a female. You're a blueprint for a male, a man. It's just anatomy. My God. I'm going to finish on this note, another note of gross stupidity. Woman and man were married for about 8 years. 8 years, so this is not a long marriage. Apparently their sex life wasn't going very well, so she recommended an open marriage. She wanted to spice it up. An open marriage. So the dude said, absolutely. Found himself a younger-hearted chick, wind up leaving her, and now she's distraught. She didn't know what to do. Somebody want to tell her? The younger, newer model came in. Sayonara, sister. Something was wrong. Bringing a younger, hotter woman into the picture may not have been into your best interests. I haven't had any real good advice lately. Nobody's been writing me in. Please write me some advice. Leave a comment. Give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down. Subscribe. Pass it on. But most of all, find somebody you love. Tell them you love them. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We're losing people right and left. Everybody dies, everybody goes. That really is the only thing that's guaranteed. So tomorrow, find somebody you love. In fact, when you're done watching this, find somebody you love, call them up, text them, say, yo, brother, I love you. I love you all, man. Cheers. Good drink today.